Okay, yan. So, magandang araw po mga master. So, welcome po sa ating session 2 ng ating Registered Master Electrician Board Examination Online Review for April 2026 Board Exam. Yan. No? Okay. So, ito po yung ating session 2. No? Yung session 1 po natin is all about the preliminaries po, no? Yung mga examination tips, the mga requirements, no, in applying for the exam, yung mga frequently asked questions, no, yung mga subjects or mga topics na na kasama po sa exam, no, for this session, our second session. So that will be basic electricity, no. So yung sa mga hindi po Master Electrician channel members, no, and you are watching this one, a clip of this one, so yung link po to join, no, to see the whole episode, no, or the whole session for this one, no, nasa link po o nasa description po ng video, no, sa baba yung link to join the Master Electrician channel members, no, of our channel. Okay, so sa lahat, welcome po. So we will start the discussion. Okay, so first we need to define, no, ano po yung electricity. So electricity is the flow of electric charge through a conductor. So it is one of the most fundamental phenomena in physics, and it is responsible for powering almost everything we use, from phones to welding machines. Yan, no? So lahat po ng ginagamit natin ngayon are all about or powered by electricity, no? So electricity involves this following quantities, no? Physical quantities. So we have the charge. Yung charge natin ito po yan. We have the positive and the negative charge. Then magnetic electric fields, no? Then energy transfer and the movement of electrons. So basically, electricity is the moving yung electrons. No, the electrons is the negatively charged particle of our atom. No, yung atom kasi natin ano yan eh. That is the building block of our matter. No, so sa gitna ito yung tatawag natin nucleus. No, so yung nucleus comprises of two, no? Dalawa yan nandyan. So you have the neutron, which is wala siyang charge, and we have the proton, which is a positively charged. So dito sa sa labas, no, yung nag-orbit or umiikot sa loob ng ating nucleus, yan ang natawag natin electron, no? And during the phenomena, or during the energy transfer of electricity, itong electron yung nag-travel from one atom to another. So kaya ito yung tinatawag na electricity. Okay? Then we have, there are two types of electricity. Static, so that is the charge at rest. So meaning there is no continuous travel of electricity. No? So yan yung kasalasan nangyayari if we rub our hands, no, sa cloth, no, or sa tawag doon sa sheep's skin or sa sheep fur. So nakakaroon tayo ng parang static charge. Ang pinaka-common na na type na static electricity is lightning, no, yung kidlat po. Then current electricity, or the moving electricity, that is the charge in motion, no, yung yung ginagamit talaga natin, that the current is flowing through a wire, no. So the other term for current electricity, no, is dynamic, no, dynamic, no, electricity. Okay. Then we have electric charge. Ito yung i-define natin, which is part of the quantities na involving electricity. So charge is the fundamental property of matter that causes particles to experience electric force. So meaning, if yung charge, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng electrical field, electrical force, because we have charges, no? So charges is the number of electrons, no, or the number of electrons flowing, no, at a certain amount, no. So okay, may current. So yung charge dyan is kung gaano karami yung electrons, no. So the unit for charge is coulomb. So there are two types, so positive and negative. So ang nangyayari kasi, if our atom, no, kaya sinabi ko kanina, is yung ating atom is during the flow of electricity, yung electron sa atom is napupunta sa kabila. So yung atom na bawasan ng electron will become a positively charged. So kaya meron tayong positive charge. Yun namang atom na nadagdagan ng electron, so dumadami ang kanyang negative kasi yung electron is negative, nagiging negatively charged. So kaya meron tayong negative. So the basic rule, no, or the basic law of electrostatics, no, or the law of charges is yung opposite charges attract, no, and like charges repel. So parang katulad ng sa magnet. So if you have the two poles of a magnet, north and south, so if pinagdikit mo yun or pinaglapit mo yung same na pole, north and north, hindi siya mag-attract. But if pinaglapit mo yung north at south or south or north, maglalapit siya because they are different poles. So ganyan yan. Pag opposite charges, it will attract positive, negative. Pag same positive, positive or negative, negative, so they will repel or they will be not attracted or moving away from each other. Okay, so the formula for charge, yan. So this is the formula for charge. So Q is equals to N times E, wherein our Q is the charge. The unit of charge is coulomb. Number of electrons is N, no? At yung ating E is 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 9, charge of 1 electron, no? So ibig sabihin, yung 1 electron natin, ito yung kanyang coulomb, no? 1.6 to the power of, so 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulomb. Yan yung isang electron natin, huh? So to use this formula, so we need to have an example. So how much total charge is carried by a 5 times 10 to the power of 18 electrons? So we have to use yung charge. Okay, solution. Okay, so we have charge is equal to N times E. So given natin po, yung E po natin is, this is a constant, so 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulomb. So ito yung kanina, ito po. Balikan natin. Yan, no? So yung N naman natin, kung gaano karaming electrons from the given, that is 5 times 10 to the power of 18 electrons. So if you are going to substitute that one, so masusolve po natin yung ating charge. So we have 5 times 10 to the power of 18 electrons. Okay, times 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulomb. No, so this is per electron. Okay, so using our calculator, yan. So we have 5 times 10 to the power of 18 times 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19. Yung magiging answer natin is 8, no? Times 10 to the power of 19. So i-verify natin. Lagyan natin ng mga parentheses, no, para hindi mapasama sa exponent yung isang quantity. Okay, yan. So saan tayo na hanggang dito? So 5 times 10, yan. Okay, so ilagay natin sa quantity. Yan. Oops. Yan. So, kasi nangyari dun kanina, nagpasama sa quantity yung 1.6, no? Okay, so we have, yan. So we have negative 1.5 times 10 to the power of 19. So yan yung kanyang charge, no? Okay. Okay, so we have negative 1.5 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulomb. Yan, no? So yan po ang kanyang answer, no? Ayun, dito pa nakamali sa pagpindot dito. Yan. So, kaya itiisip ko bakit sobrang laki, no? Sobrang liit. So, dito tinagkamali kanina kasi times 10 natin. So, this would be 0.8. Yan, 0.8 pala yung tamang sagot, no? Kaya iniisip ko bakit sobrang liit ang quantity. No? I-erase muna natin to. So, we have 0.8 column. No? At yan na po yung ating tamang sagot. Okay, let's proceed. So we have electric current. So electric current is the rate of flow of electric charge. So by definition, so the current measures how fast charges move through one conductor. So gaano siya kabilis nagmo-move from one conductor to another, no? So the unit for current will be ampere, no? Yung kanina sa charge is coulomb. Okay, the formula, so we have current, yung I natin is equals to charge divided by time. Yung time dito is dapat naka-seconds. So I is equals to current. So the unit for current is ampere. Yung Q natin charge in coulomb at yung ating T is time in seconds. Okay, so example ulit tayo. So we have if 12 coulomb of charge flow through a wire in 4 seconds, so what is the current? Okay, solution. Okay, so we have current is equal to Q over T. So yung Q po natin is 12 coulomb and our T is 4 seconds. So substituting, we have 12 coulomb divided by 4 seconds. So our I, so 12 divided by 4, that will be 3 amperes. No? So ito na po yung ating answer, 3 amperes. Okay. So to continue po watching this video, so this is just a free clip po ng whole session 2. So all you need to do po is to join, no, as channel members of this channel. So i-click nyo lang po yung join button sa baba ng video or yung link na nasa description ng video ito to continue watching or to view the full session of this RME online review, no, for April 2026 exam. Okay,